So today we are asking you, where do you go to for advice when you quarrel with your partner?
Your mom.
You go to your mom.
You go to your mom.
No one will tell you here that me, I don't go to my mom. They do go to their mom, but they just can't come and say it and tell you where by the jana kusema kwa mom. Apana. They will say it.
Live. You tell
No,
your partner or
they
your
won't.
mom.
No, you see, I need advice. I'm not going to say that this person has become a raccoon and done this, and this. I just want advice.
This is what is happening.
This is what is happening.
Yeah.
Remember, this lady
Yes.
knows you very well. Knows all of us. They know us very well. Unless you become something else.
Yeah.
You as their son or their daughter. Unless you become something else. You see.
Do you also ask your dad? He's just mom.
Your mom.
Whatever mama says.
I also talk to
About the female problems, you go to your mom because she's a female.
She's a female, yeah.
Is it because she's a female? Because she's your
She's your mom, and you think your mom is not wrong. Your mom knows everything. Absolutely.
Listen to me.
Yes.
You see, first of all, my mom has birthed 3 daughters. 3. She's taken care of all of them.
Yeah.
She knows. They have this experience that they know. So this, first of all, she's very wise.
Yeah.
She can give sound advice. I'm not talking about mothers who just react.
Okay. Yeah.
They're mothers who listen. They're mothers who will say, hey, you know what, guys, listen, sit here. Like me, my mom went and told her, wait, this girl has become angry at me. She'll ask me, wait, ulifanya nini?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just taking your side.
No. She'll actually ask me, ulifanya nini?
But most moms, the reason why I feel in a relationship setting it's wrong for you to go to your mom is sometimes not everyone is blessed enough to have a parent.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, in my relationship, I still have both my parents, but my partner doesn't. He's an orphan. Okay, he's too old to be called an orphan, but he's an orphan.
My father calls himself one as well.
When I go to my parents and to tell on him every time we have a little tiff and he's summoned or he's texted or he's called and he's given a tongue lash, who is he supposed to go to? Does he then suck it up and die with his problems? Does he go to his mates?
No, please not. By the way, when you're going also to talk to your mom, since you've seen, okay, I need sound advice. I'm talking about sound advice, not advice, not a tongue lashing. Yeah, I'm talking about sound advice. You're not going to anika your partner and say, this guy just drinks, this guy just does this and this and this and this. You can also use a story in a way of, asking for that advice. Don't go make your partner look bad. In this, ati unajua jana hata kukuja nyumbani,
which is what most people Amilioto do.
What if that is the problem? What if your problem is this man hardly comes home? Sometimes also you can't
there's a way.
No, I understand he hardly comes home, but why are you going to your mom? Because I'm like, sometimes when you go to your parent, it's too personal, it's too close to home. Your parents will never later respect your partner. Me, I know people who already tarnished their partner's names to their parent. The parent knows your husband is good for nothing. He's a liar, pathological liar. He's a serial cheat. Now you've gone and hit a good part of your relationship. Now you want to go back and try to have them respect him. By the way, us guys are thinking of having another child. Your parents are like, why do you want to have another child with that useless man? Because you painted a picture to them. I feel it's too close to home to go to a parent. And the same way your mom gives you sound advice, most parents take their children's side. Your son is cheating on me. You must have done something. I didn't raise a cheat. Maybe you're not giving him what he needs. Maybe he's not satisfied at home. Maybe Yolanda, you're too noisy. Maybe you love your career. Maybe you spend too much time with DJ Absolute and Brian Amilioto. She'll always look out for her own because she doesn't have my side of the story, right? Yeah. So I feel like you need to go to a place where it's impersonal. I know you're like, it's not a black thing. I feel you need to go to a professional, not to the church.
Why not?
But no.
They are trained on marital counseling.
Yeah, but I feel like spiritual problems is when you can go for spiritual guidance. When you have a problem in your marriage, you need to go to a therapist, a marital one. Otherwise, you're going to go to someone in the church. They're going to tell you, stay with him. Pray for him. He'll stop beating you. Pray for him fast. Enter the wardrobe. Wake up at 3 a.m. Hi, mom. Wake up at 3 a.m. Akina, my mom have a prayer chain. They wake up at odd hours of the night. And she's a soldier and she loves it. But I'm like, that's not the way out, not even for our generation. We're seeing our generation want to cut things really quickly. That's why divorce is very rampant. You've seen how many of your friends have been married, very lavish weddings, and they're already divorced. And our parents stuck through all the crap. Us guys want right now solutions. Go to a professional. Stop telling on people to your mother. Are you 5?
Today I won't go into that prayer wardrobe thing that you brought us yesterday. Anyway, I would understand why Absolute would go to his mom. I think there are just times where you need to have that one person that you trust. And a lot of people probably tell their parents or their brothers and sisters something because you, in this world, you probably need that one person that you can tell anything.
And they won't judge you.
So in that aspect, I understand them. Some people tell their fathers, some people tell their mothers, some people tell their sisters, some people tell their brothers, some people tell a very good friend. And I think probably for me, that's what used to work because I think I'm one of those people who really struggled in having someone who I could talk to about my marital things. But I know also what can work is, apart from just having someone that you can tell anything without them judging you, people who can just listen to you and give you sound advice, not just take your side. Like someone who just understand, okay, ulifukuzwa. Okay, fine. But what happened? What exactly happened?
Yeah.
Someone ask you, what did you do? And then like help you reason it out. And sometimes even because a point you just, you know what? Maybe I didn't react as well as I should have. But however, I think what can also work is really having someone who is in a relationship who can really understand what you're going through.
But not a parent, Brian.
Okay, yes. Me, I'm just saying, whatever works for you, as in apart from a parent, that is someone you can tell anything without them judging you. And they'll also give you advice. But now, also go to advice to people who have been through it.
Yes.
So an older couple, maybe I like
someone
that.
Who's been in marriage longer than you have. Someone who's been in a relationship longer than you have. Someone who has also had similar issues. Okay, so you could be talking to a married person who has never really experienced what you're going through. They may not really have something to tell you.
But they can also tell you, my husband never cheated, but from my years on this earth, I'm 70. This is what I think.
So I really think you need to speak to people who are in a similar situation as you. Someone who has been in a position like you, they are more likely to. But I get, sometimes you just need to vent. And I would agree why people would have someone that you can tell anything in confidence, like literally anything that is bringing you down.
I saw a comment on Twitter, sorry to cut you short, of a man who said he has no one to speak to. Do you feel, both of you as men, do you feel like you guys don't have outlets when it comes to marriage? Because you guys don't run, someone here said I have a problem with the church. No. When your car is making a sound, you take it to the mech. You do not take it to your dentist. Okay. Spiritual problems, spiritual solutions. But the reason why I'm saying go for a marital counselor, go to someone who is impersonal, is because men don't have anyone to turn to. Very many men are also experiencing issues in their marriage, but a man is not supposed to complain about his wife. He's a wuss. Cindy?
I get it, and I would agree with you because for the most part, I think for me, the issue has always been, to what extent now do you tell the things that are happening in your marriage to someone else?
When you have the burning,
what do you keep
urge
within your marriage, and at what point do you now feel like, okay, now this one I really have to look for help outside? So I find most men are always like, we'll just figure it out. Maybe this one is not. This one is something that we can.
But it's sad, Brian. Everyone needs an outlet. Absolute. Really everybody needs an outlet. You've been in a relationship where you would not have come out of it mentally if you didn't have a sound, if a strong system behind you. So all the men who you need to speak to someone, because why do men feel like there's something wrong with you going to a marital counselor? Please go, if you're a woman, and ask your husband. Because sometimes I feel like you don't need to go for counseling when you have a problem. I feel like you just need to. Do you go for a bodily checkup every year? You're like, let me just go and they test me for cancer. Because early detection means go for marital counseling, even if it's once a year. Thank me later.
And marital,
even with no domains, even with no problems.
And I think maybe that's the cultural change.
Just the cultural change.
That's now the change.
The problem is, as a Jama, you start fearing. How can I say it? The stigma that has always been there.
Tumefika hapo.
Me, I've asked my man. He's like, if I really feel like I need to go for one, he'll pay.
Yeah.
He'll pick me, drop me.
You know, because us guys have been told, "Way, Ebu man, you're the one leading this farm. You're the one holding it."
And then also I've been told you're looking for problems where there aren't.
Yeah. So we are going for therapy.
Yeah. And we have no problem.
Yeah, so we are so you are looking for trouble.
Even told me you don't like happiness and peace.
Now because we are fine, we have to go see a therapist to find out what is wrong with this fineness.
No, but it's just I feel like it's good to be well equipped. When those things happen, you know how to tackle them without me going to tell on you to my parents.
However, though, I must recommend the church to you, and here's my reasoning why. A lot of pastors and a lot of religious leaders, not just for Christians and even for so many other religions, have been involved in so many marriages and marital life. Some of them are actually very good counselors. Some of them actually go through...
Unless they're professionals.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Some of them go through actual training.
Yes. That is different.
On counseling.
Yeah.
So actually the church still works because there are really good religious leaders who actually act as marital counselors.
I feel like...
Not only from experiences of them being in marriage, but also through actual... profession that they have actually gone to school.
I feel like women are always losing out when they turn to the church. When they turn to, I'm serious. You stay in a battered home because pastor amesema nivumilie. No. That's why I keep saying go to someone who's well equipped and trained for marital affairs, a marital counselor. Sticking people in wardrobes.
But chamuhimu, I think the takeaway could be whoever your sounding board is, find someone. Find someone you can honestly be open about what is going on. Could be your dad, could be an uncle, could be a brother, could be just a very good friend. Find someone who you are very comfortable sharing things that are really troubling to you, and someone who won't judge you and peleka maneno yako kila mali, because that is the
problem. It's
Simba.
It's true.
You tell absolute and then absolute after
confidentiality nyet.
Tumemaliza hivi.
Mimi nakwambia
Milioto is beaten at home every day.
Huyu absolute unaona anatembea hapa huyu. Hakuna mwanaume hapa. Huyu baba anateseka.
Huyu jamaa wanapiga huko.
But men need to vent. You all need to know. You need an outlet. You need an outlet.
As an outlet and as an advisor.
True. And someone sometimes to just listen.
Yes, as an outlet.
And
someone will just
can we add crying in there? Like you all need like a crying day?
Hapo kwa kulia sasa
you're pushing it sana.
It's very attractive when you find a man who cries.
Hey,
I'm yet to find one.
You're turned on by mucus and tears.
Yuck, Brian.
No, okay, what's the whole
Just
point?
mucus. When we come back, your comments.